back? Is Pamela and Laili friends now?
See, the thing is with reality shows, which I feel like people don't really understand, is when you're filming, everything is real. The conversations are real, the action, the drama, it's all real. However, we are going to meet each other outside, unfortunately, or fortunately, you know, it's just situations you're put up with because we're in the same circle.
You tend to not trust Tejasswi for some time. I think every fan over here had this question that Laili has to trust her.
Yeah.
What is wrong? Tell me about it.
I just got
How
asked
did
this
the
as
trust
well.
happen?
I keep getting asked this question. I'm like, listen, I've just met this girl.
Right.
I've just met her. I barely know her. But like, I also couldn't gauge where her loyalties would lie or who she wants to be friends with. I'm not going to be like, okay, now you're mine, so you have to be loyal to me.
Right.
She's just come. I wanted her to explore her connections with other people. It's giving Love Island.
Irina only wanted time.
Time, affection, attention.
She just wanted that
Which is what
kind
most
of...
women want.
So, what about Pam?
Pam.
You've just met
My
her.
bestie.
Oh.
We just hung out. No, she's not my bestie. Again, I take disrespect very personally. If you disrespect me on camera, it's disrespect off camera. And I know the producers are like, are you going to resolve things, you know, by the end of this season? I'm like, what's there to resolve? She disrespected me.
So as I said, you know, the fight between her and Binda.
Which fight? Who?
Pam and Binda, which
What's that
again
fight?
escalated in the end.
I have only watched
Oh
my
my
scenes.
God! You have no idea.
I really don't know much because everyone's asking me questions like, how did you feel about this? I'm like, listen, babes.
Okay.
I only care about my scenes.
Binda came and showed you Pam's video, and then Pam came to know about it.
Binda's sneaky. Binda loves a bit of drama. She's like, I know you
yeah.
don't like her. Let me just show you. I know you're gonna love this. And I was like,
When it's all about Dubai and bling, I think Laili is someone that you can't miss out on, especially in Desi Bling. Adding the Desi Tarka to the bling bling.
the Mirza
that we
masala.
see. Yes, the whole masala packet you are, I would say. So here we are welcoming Laili Mirza to Midday. Hi Laili, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Firstly, I mean, as I watched the whole show, you've had some crazy moments of, I would say, I wouldn't even call them like massive fights, but they were all super
I was attacked.
spicy. They were all super spicy. Tell me about it. I mean, how much of it just really affected you too much? Like, to you?
I don't believe anything affects me. In the moment it's happened and I go home and everything's fine. I mean, drama from reality TV shows tends to trickle down after, obviously, after the show has been released as well as after filming has been done. You're like, a lot of people still are in that mindset, but it's water off my back. I'm done with it.
So, you know, just yesterday, as we see that you went for Tejasswi's party.
Yeah.
And there is this one picture where it's you, Dyuti, and Pamela. And I think the first comment that I read on any page that has put it up is, are they back? Is Pamela and Laili friends now?
See, the thing is with reality shows, which I feel like people don't really understand, is when you're filming, everything is real. The conversations are real, the action, the drama, it's all real. However, we are going to meet each other outside, unfortunately or fortunately, you know, it's just situations you're put up with because we're in the same circle.
Right.
I don't want to, you know, be that person that says she can't come or he can't come or I don't want to be around because it's like we have to be civil. I'm not that person. But also I'm not going to be like pick and choose, babe.
Right.
Choose your friends. No. So we are civil with each other. I think you have to be.
So Desi Bling became a massive rave over here because they had Tejasswi and Karan firstly, and everybody wanted to see what the dynamics of their relationships were because, you know, when the promos came out, there were so many fights that we saw, especially in the promo.
Yeah.
And all of us were very curious to know whether, you know, the relationship goes downhill, what happens, does does Tejasswi find friends there? And then we see you and Alize. Y'all have your own ups and downs with her, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I think everything that happened, especially in the second or third episode, where you tend to not trust Tejasswi for some time, I think every fan over here had this question that Laili has to trust her.
Yeah.
What is wrong? Tell me about it.
I just got
How
asked
did
this
the
as
trust
well. I
happen?
keep getting asked this question. I'm like, listen, I've just met this girl.
Right.
I've just met her. I barely know her. But like, I also couldn't gauge where her loyalties would lie or who she wants to be friends with. I'm not going to be like, okay, now you're mine, so
Correct.
you have to be loyal to me.
Right.
She's just come. I wanted her to explore her connections with other people. It's giving Love Island. But, you know, you should be friends with everyone. Like Karan said, you've just come, don't leech on to anyone. So I understood. But when you have that idea in your head of someone, then obviously you're going to refrain from saying too much or like including them in too much, because we had our friendship with Irina. Irina wanted to tell us certain things and she wasn't sure whether she wanted to just be around. But it's understandable, you know? I think after I watched the show, I saw how hard she fought for me behind my back, and that was really sweet. But I didn't know at the time, obviously.
Totally.
On camera, off camera, different.
What were your first impressions of everyone when you met her?
Wow. Name them and I'll tell you. Okay. Let's go through them.
Binda.
I thought she was quite like iconic when I first met her. A lot of people don't understand Binda. I feel like they don't like her because, you know, she doesn't really resonate with Tejasswi, and I think Tejasswi's already got a fan audience here. Binda, I do really rate because if she thinks something, she will say it, and she'll say it to your face, and she won't just say it behind your back.
Right.
She's like, I don't care, I'm gonna say it. I rate that about her. I rate that about women who just say what they want. Of course, Tejasswi's my girl. I don't really rate her for not liking her. I also don't think she's given her a chance, which is, it's not nice. But she's an interesting character, interesting person. She's a mother. She's, you know, no comment on the relationship. I don't know the details. I don't know the details. I also don't like to judge, but from the outsider's perspective, I see exactly what the audience sees.
Right.
So
as we speak about Binda, we can't forget Satish.
Uncle Satish.
Oh boy.
Satish Uncle, icon again. I think he's great for TV. I think he's a great character for TV. I love that he just lives his life unapologetically. He wears what he wants, he does what he wants, he says what he wants, and he's like, I don't need to learn English, I don't care. I'm rich, babe, I don't care. I have a yacht, and it's a big yacht.
Oh, yes.
It's a big boy yacht. It's not like, I have a yacht, and it's like, you know, paddle boat.
You can spend a week in there.
You can spend a whole month on that. You can live on that. Haven't been on it yet, but would love to go. Yeah, Satish is an interesting character.
Dyuti?
I have very few nice things to say about Dyuti. Because Irina's my girl. Irina's bestie. As much as I want her to fix her relationship with Dyuti, I also want her to understand that as a woman, you can have your family, not necessarily need your husband. Yeah. I've grown up without my dad, and I've seen my mom work so hard to, you know, raise us in a way where we don't have resentment for our dad or, you know, any mal feelings towards him. He's still very much present in our lives, which I don't think people have really fully understood. But he's not been with us.
But he's not. He must be present, but not a part
not
of
like here, but like he's there. But when, you know.
Yeah, I mean, not a part of your routine, but you are always in touch some or the other way. Right.
So yeah.
Irina.
Love her. Love her. She's so cute. She's very sweet, and she's a great mom. And I don't know, I can't comment on how good of a wife she is because she's not my wife, but you know.
But it was quite shocking, you know, the way we saw their relationship crumble to something that I believe Dyuti should have understood, because all that I could see as a person, especially in terms of their relationship, Irina only wanted time.
Time, affection, attention.
She just wanted that time.
Which is what most women want.
Just the observation of you are there and you are a part of my life, and that acceptance.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything else that she demanded out of him
was unrealistic. No. Yeah.
But
Dyuti needs to do his duty. Do his duty better as a husband and a father. No, I can't comment on his.
So what about Pam?
Pam.
You've just met
My
her.
bestie.
Oh.
We just hung out. No, she's not my bestie. Again, I take disrespect very personally. If you disrespect me off camera, you know, if you disrespect me on camera, it's disrespect off camera.
Right.
It's like, you can't come and think we're going to be besties after you've just disrespected me. And I know the producers are like, are you going to resolve things, you know, by the end of this season? I'm like, what's there to resolve? She disrespected me.
And I think the resolution didn't even reach till the
It didn't.
the other fight that happened.
Didn't fight.
So as I said, you know, the fight between her and Binda,
Which fight? Who?
Pam and Binda, which
What was that
again
fight?
escalated in the end.
I have only watched
Oh
my
my
scenes.
God. You have no idea.
I really don't know much because everyone's asking me questions like, how did you feel about this? I'm like, listen, babes.
Okay.
I only
so-
care about my scenes.
So Pam snitched about Satish being with someone.
Okay, but Binda knows he hangs out with women.
Yeah, but she mentioned that she's seen him with someone quite often, which had a confrontation.
Not allowed. It's once only. Otherwise,
Oh yes. So the confrontation happened between
Okay.
Satish and Binda, and they did make it look like they're friends, but towards the end, the friendship turned very sour.
I don't think they were really that close ever to begin with, to be honest.
That's what Binda told her. That
Yeah.
you are now close to me. You're not my friend.
Which kind of came across like, you feel like bichari Pam, like, oh my God, poor thing. But like, if someone's telling you we're not really that close, then you don't need to go that hard for them. You don't, but I mean, she did a nice thing.
Right, and it
So
even
she
turned sour because of the whole commotion that happened where Binda came and showed you Pam's video, and then Pam came to know about it.
Binda's sneaky. Binda loves a bit of drama. She's like, I know you
yeah.
don't like her. Let me just show you. I know you're gonna love this. And I was like,
What about, did you then see the entry in the episode later?
I did. I know, yeah.
And the throne that got burnt?
That was crazy. But you know what? Iconic. She had a big show
Yeah.
at her birthday. And I watched it after and I'm like, you know what? It's her big day. She
Right.
wants cutouts, you do it. It's cute for you. I personally would have, but like, not that pee, babes. Do you? Go off.
What's your take on Sana and Adil?
Sana and Adil have a very secure relationship, and like we've spoken off camera, on camera, which I don't know, a lot of scenes got cut. And Sana just gives the best advice. Sana and Adil also really helped me change my perspective on a lot of things, particularly when it comes to relationships, because obviously within the circle, all you see is like relationships you do not want.
Right.
I'm like, I don't want any of your men, not just because I don't find them attractive physically, but like, I'm not here for the vibes that they're giving off. I'm not here, like, I refuse to be treated like that.
Most of them were quite shattering.
Honestly, disgraceful.
Yeah, I wouldn't want such a man.
No, I would never, astaghfirullah. No, thank you. Please no.
One of them that, you know, doesn't pass any of the bills when it comes to relationship. Name one of them. From the four, I would say, AP, Dyuti, Satish and Karan.
The worst one? Oh God, this is annoying.
One that shouldn't be no relationship. If you were in the chance. One you
If
would
I
say
was-
a big no to. The reddest flag.
The reddest flag for me, unfortunately, has to be Dyuti. My husband will not be partying till 7 a.m. and handing me
yeah.
divorce papers, like, absolutely not.
The red flag.
Everything. What's not?
Apart from him, like who? Apart from the rest three, who would be the red flag? The reddest is him.
The reddest is, they're all red flags. They're all red flags. But you know what? Satish is the least red flag because he's got the most money to make you feel comfortable as a
Okay.
wife. So I feel like, you know, if you want to have a good, comfortable life and just turn a blind eye to what...
Yeah.
No, actually, no, wait. Karan's sweet.
So he's the green flag. No.
Karan's a green flag. Adil, I forgot about Adil.
He did take a stand for Tejasswi. If you haven't watched it, there was this one whole conversation between Binda and him, where Binda was just praying, manifesting, hoping.
I don't
and
understand.
everything
Yeah,
that
it doesn't go right.
Karan
Yeah.
doesn't get engaged to Tejasswi. And she even said that, not with a happy mind, but I might just come up. I might just turn, and I wish it's just an engagement.
It could
May
be
or may
broken.
not. Yeah.
I saw that clip. It could be broken. I was like,
oh my God.
but she doesn't even know to just. This is what I don't understand. Like, I have not had a reality TV show background. For me, this is all new. So
Right.
seeing this, I'm like, is she being for real? Like, you barely know the girl. You don't know her on a personal level enough, nor do you really know their relationship to make such comments.
Totally. Any moment that you really felt, you got emotional during the whole reality show, irrespective of whatever happened?
I think the first scene for me, not only was I on my period, so I was like extra emotional, but for me being like attacked like that, I've never been spoken to like that in my life. My own mother doesn't yell at me. I'm a very calm Zen person. And also coming from a Muslim background, having someone attack you and like almost try and like accuse you of being a certain way, I found it very offensive. And I was like, I don't understand why I'm being attacked like this. You're trying to tarnish my reputation. But I'll be honest, I've done a lot of healing and like self-reflection in the past year, to the point where I'm like, the whole log kya kahenge, don't care. Because who are the log?
Yeah,
who are
Be
you?
there in your hardest.
Anyone that judges me, you need to know me on a personal level to have the privilege of even judging me. Otherwise, it's just water off my back.
But the fans actually supported you so much.
They did.
Especially, there was this whole confrontation where Safa was also there. And like they ganged up, all of them. That whole row ganged up against you and Alize. And y'all just gave off grace. I mean, I think if we make a note of the dialogues, I would say that there was one that you mentioned that it's her money. She can spend it how she wants to.
Who?
You or Alize had mentioned.
We got accused of like, having different
y'all
lifestyles.
Constantly pushed on, how many cars do you have? How much do you earn?
But just don't understand why that's a topic of conversation. And, the reason why I brought up the thing with Pam was, I don't care what she does. I honestly want notes on how to get an ex to pay for my lifestyle, because that, honestly, iconic. How did you get a man to pay for your lifestyle, babe? An ex at that. The comment was more so, don't pretend to be something you're not. Like, that's embarrassing. Don't come out flexing all of this and being like, yeah, if it's not yours.
But now the ex is not
don't
the
come
ex
to
anymore.
me. No, they're broken up.
That's for the news.
Oh, he's got a new girlfriend now.
Yeah.
I've seen him with several girls.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, coming to your personal life, apart from being a face in the reality show, how much of the struggle we would not know about you? Tell me about that.
In what sense?
in your professional, personal, emotional side.
Struggle?
Yeah. Any challenges that you must have faced earlier?
Since the show
or before the show? What makes Laili Laili?
Salt baths daily. Daily salt baths. It's a ritual for me. I Palo Santo every morning. I do subliminals every night. So I need like affirmations being pumped into my head every evening whilst I'm going to sleep. I meditate. Before this, I was like, I think I used to not have a lot of anger, but like I was just very lost in life. And I would create my YouTube videos and then eventually I burnt out. And I was like, I'm really loving this career path, but I'm not loving the effort that I have to put into it. So I'm a very lazy person. Like everyone, instead of accidentally calling me Laili, they'll accidentally call me lazy. Like it's a common mistake that happens. They're like, lazy. I'm like, oh, Laili, because I'm lazy. I have always wanted to do stuff. This is going to sound so awful, but I need other people to do it for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what to do, but please can you execute it?
Isn't that an Arab trait for everyone?
I don't know. I think it's just a very Dubai thing. You're just used to having things done for you. But also when I come to India, everything gets done for me.
What sets you apart from Alize? One thing that you both are opposites at?
Everything. We're complete opposites in every single sense. And it's crazy because I think we've just done like a switch. Whereas she used to not go out, she used to enjoy being at home, having a very quiet life. she goes out all the time now. She is a social butterfly. She's always been a social butterfly. And I used to love going out. I used to love being out with my friends until I think I got to 29, flip switch. I'm like, please don't disturb me after 6 p.m. Don't invite me anywhere.
Totally get it.
I'm meditating, I'm busy, I'm grounding. So we're very different in that sense, personal style wise. I'm sure you could see from the show. She's there in a gown and I'm in latex and like some random headpiece.
So who is the risk taker when it comes to fashion?
I think more me. Yeah.
If you were to change her style, what would you add to her wardrobe?
I would take away from her wardrobe. I want her to be in less clothes, less modest, less mumsy. I'm like, babe, you're hot, you're 30, you look incredible. Show it off. Show it off. And I think that comes from a lot of shame that we've been like, you know, given. Like, you're a Muslim girl, you're this, you're that, you have to cover. No, it doesn't. It's a mindset which people have like pushed onto us that you're perceived in a certain way if you dress a certain way. And I think culturally that's wrong.
I totally get it because I used to wear a lot of full sleeves when I was in Bahrain.
Yeah. And it's hard. It's like, I'm not a whore just because I'm in a mini skirt. Like,
so one thing that, you know, if you were to change in the whole Desi Bling, what would it be? Or something that we haven't seen and that happened. Tell me.
There was a really juicy date scene. I went on a date. It got cut. It got cut, thank God. Low-key, thank God. But yeah, that scene got cut and I made him sing on the date.
Wow.
He told me he was a singer. I was like, oh, then sing me a song. And it was my sister and I on the date because I take her everywhere.
Oh, wow. So it was third wheeling?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But who was third wheeling? Him or Elise?
Look-key him. We were having the funnest time of our lives. We were having so much fun. And we were just trolling him the whole time.
Oh, boy. That's how it got cut.
Yeah, thank God.
Shouldn't have trolled him.
We troll men all the time.
But did it go ahead or did it end?
No. I realized he wasn't.
What's your plan now? I mean, are you focusing towards having a relationship or you're fine on your own?
I'm very happily single, but would love to meet my soulmate. I don't entertain random men.
Right.
And I think I'm very spiritually connected in the sense that when my soulmate comes, I'll know it immediately. I feel like we'll have a connection, I'll know it immediately. And I'm waiting for that. I don't give my energy to just randoms.
Is it going to be something more Bollywood? Like, are they?
Who knows? Who knows?
Violence
I'll let you
around
know
you?
when it happens. But yeah, I definitely want to have kids. I want a big family. I want a loyal husband. I would really love a simp.
I'm waiting for this to happen.
But right now I'm focusing on my career and it's a new journey for me in my career, so I'm really enjoying this.
So with recent time, obviously, with the attacks that happened, were you all safe in
What attacks?
The US attacks? The Iran
See,
but were you all safe?
everyone asked me this and I'm like, we were completely fine.
Oh, lovely.
Completely fine. I mean, I would see missiles, but I'd also see interceptions happen.
But
It was
I'm
amazing.
glad you guys were all safe.
No,
in that
honestly,
case.
everyone is safe. And like the news portrayed it in a way where it seemed like it was the most scary situation to be in.
Right.
Of course, when you're hearing like bombs, like, or interceptions happen rather, you're like, oh my God, what's happening? But we have so much faith in the government and the military.
good.
I learned that we have like a layered dome.
Yes.
And they intercept from like space. And I was like, that's incredible. So incredible. Like I was out chilling. I was meditating in the garden whilst it was going on.
What?
I have a video on my Instagram. I'm like meditating. My mom's like, oh, look at the stars. Look at the planet alignment. No.
Boy. But I'm really glad that, you know, all of y'all were safe happy,
Yeah.
and healthy. That's very important. What would you like to tell your fans as we take a break from the whole interview and head to some nice segment?
I would love for the young girls who follow me, I would love for the young girls who follow me to continue being strong, independent women that they are, because I know it is more accepted than it was, you know?
Right.
And I also want women to understand that having your own and being financially independent doesn't necessarily mean that you're in your masculine. You can be feminine and, you know, a strong, independent woman.
Right.
And you don't need a man. You really don't need a man. You can have several men. You can have several.
Right.
You don't need one, especially if he's a useless one. What's the point?
Oh yeah, that's great. We wrap it here. But
Thank you so much for having me.
I enjoyed this. I loved this.
Thank
I think
you.
it's full of nostalgia.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you for being
Thank you
here.
for having
Thank you for
me.
enjoying with me.